Okay, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are safe. I hope you enjoyed the Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. I think today is the day for all people that are putting in a lot of efforts to see how they can work, build their futures, to be able to live a life of their dreams. So I hope you took some rest and you enjoyed yourself. And today in our meeting, we are just going to continue with the series of approach. How do we talk to people? How do we meet with people? How do we close with people? How do we teach people? How do we follow up people? How do we get people to finally say yes to us? How do we get people to actually buy into what we are offering so that we can be able to change their lives? And as we are changing other people's lives, our lives are also able to change as well. Yes. I hope that all of us on this call, we are actually now convinced that our business is more into meeting and educating people. Meeting and educating people. If you're not yet if you're not yet at terms with that, then I think it is high time. It is high time that you're actually able to do what? Able to do that. Because the more people that you are able to teach, the more people that you're able to educate, the more people you are able to meet, the bigger your following, the more money you're going to make, the higher you're going to grow, the faster you're going to grow. I will always want to say that all of us are where we are because of the number of people we've been able to influence into using our products, to influence into joining our business. Now, the bigger the number, the more the money, the bigger the steps. So if there is anything that eats my mind every single day, is to find people that I'm going to work with, that I'm going to nurture, that I'm going to equip to get to the same level that I am. Now, personally, I think my whole entire organization that I influence about products, about business and all that, I think if I am not mistaken, people that are using products in my network, they are over about 150,000 people. 150,000 people. That is to all the distributors, inclusive all the customers that we all service as an entire team. Now, if I am going to actually grow from where I am to where I would want to be, because I also want to earn big incomes. I'm glad that next week we are going to be flying out of the country. We are actually going, we are going to Mauritius for a holiday. But what I love most about these trips is the fact that we are actually going to have encounters with other great new life leaders, leaders that are earning 30 million, 40 million, 40 million shillings, 50 million shillings, 100, 200, 300, 500. The last time we were in Istanbul, in Turkey, a gentleman was given a commission, was given a check of 850 million shillings. So those are the kind of people that we are actually going to be spending time with next week when we go to Mauritius. But now, what makes the whole big difference? What makes the difference between these people earning 30, 40, 50 million and me who is struggling and you who is also struggling as well is the fact that the other people that are earning bigger incomes have built bigger networks of people using products. They have educated more people about the products. They have educated more people about the business. That is what makes the whole entire what? The whole entire difference. So now, it is very simple. Do we want to earn like the way they earn? Very simple. We need to find ways of connecting with as many people as possible. We need to find ways of connecting with as many people as what? As possible. Because if we are able to connect with as many people as possible, then we are also able to earn as big commissions as they earn. So if there is anything that all of us must be thinking about every single day is how can I get in touch with as many people as possible? How can I be able to reach out to as many people as possible? The more people you reach out to, the more people your downlines are, also able to reach out to, the better. The better. Now, every single day as leaders, we are actually thinking of ideas. How do we reach out to as many people as possible? And I love the concept that was started, but that was initiated by Dennis, the concept of reaching, getting to see how do we penetrate or how do we get to as many people's WhatsApp groups as possible. Did you know that actually in my phone, I think I have about 5,000 people. 5,000 people on my WhatsApp. But did you know that all these 5,000 people, they actually belong to a WhatsApp group? There is a WhatsApp group they belong to. All these 5,000 people, there is a WhatsApp group they belong to. Now, creatively, find a way for these people who are in your phone to connect you or to add you to all their WhatsApp WhatsApp groups. Find a way how you can do it. Find a way how you can do it to make sure that you reach out and you connect or you penetrate and you get onto all these people's WhatsApp groups. And then, because remember that we have said that the goal is in connecting and reaching out to people and finding more people to educate. The more people we have, the better. Now, something came into my mind. When Dennis was talking about us getting into these people's WhatsApp groups, I thought about and I looked at it and I'm like, wait a minute. Every single person who starts a business creates a WhatsApp group and adds all the people in his WhatsApp. And after adding all these people in his WhatsApp, he is actually able to communicate to them and consistently communicate to them and tell them about the product they are selling. So I thought through this and I'm like, wait a minute. I have 5,000 contacts on my WhatsApp. I have 5,000 contacts on my WhatsApp. Why not create for them WhatsApp groups? Let me see if there's any possibility that I can actually do this. Let me see if there's any possibility of how I can show you this. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. I thought I would be able to do this, but unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to do it. Sorry. So I looked into it and I said, why not also start up a WhatsApp group for all the people in my contacts? So I created the first group. The first group was basically about farming. So I added every single person in my phone who I know either knows a farmer or does farming or is about to think about getting into farming. And guess what? My farmers group in my phone actually now has a WhatsApp group of we only talk about farming. We only educate people about farming. We only speak about farming. We speak in the language of only farmers. In fact, when you're on that group and you post anything that is not related to farming, we remove you. In fact, the farmers themselves, they're the ones who will communicate and say, admin, this one does not know the purpose of this group. This purpose is strictly farming. Please either delete them or remove them. And it's quite interesting how I brought all my farmers together on one platform, and we are speaking the language they understand most. We are speaking about farming. And guess what? On this, we teach strictly about farming, how people improve farming, how can people grow their farming, how can people maximize their yields, how can people solve the problems and challenges that they have, you know? And then the farmers that I'm selling Super Grow, I am encouraging them, please, I am recording their testimonies and posting on the group to motivate and encourage other farmers. I am getting testimonies, every testimony of a farmer that I know that has used the Super Grow. We get all these testimonies and we post on the groups. Can you imagine? Now, do you know one thing that I've discovered that really, really sells? And in our way of approach, when we're approaching customers, approaching potential customers, potential distributors, the best way that I've seen that works is identify the problem, and then show that there's a possibility that you can actually help this person overcome the what? Overcome the problem. And after you have shown that there's a possibility of overcoming the problem, now you can also now do what? Share testimonies. People want to know that what we sell, people want to know that what we have actually works. So on this farming platform of 450 people, I want to make sure that in the next by end of this year, by the end of this season, I want to have grown this platform, this WhatsApp group, to 1,000 farmers. Now, these 1,000 farmers, we are speaking about the problems they have, and then we are showing them the possible solutions, and then we are showering them with testimonies of other farmers who we have helped to overcome what? Problems. So I want you to think. I want you to think of something. I want you to think about getting all your farmers onto one platform and see how do you teach them. Now, when this was going well, I thought through it and I said, well, I have 5,000 people. Do you know that there are actually very many people in our WhatsApp or in our phones that we haven't talked to in 5 years? They don't know about us. We don't know about them. They have our contacts. We have their contacts, but we have even forgotten who they are. So last evening, I decided to create another WhatsApp platform to teach people about health, because the goal is teaching people. The goal is finding people to teach about health, finding people to teach about the products. So I created another WhatsApp group, and I called it Men and Women's Health. Men and Women's Health. Now, a WhatsApp group can accommodate up to 1,000, up to about 1,080 people, I think, yes. I think it's 1,080 people. So I added up to 1,000. So I got, and I don't care. I just added every single person in my phone. I don't care whether it is an MP, whether it is a doctor, whether it is an engineer, whether it is a lawyer. I just don't care. I don't. By the way, one thing that I've been able to now master is city danger. I don't fear. I have decided to put my fears aside. So I got every single person. I added them on the group of men and women's health. Now, in this, I'm speaking about bone and joint health. I am sharing testimonies. I am sharing, I am pointing out every day I plan to post something. Did you know that 80% of the women between the age of 30, between the age of 25 and 50, 80% women have issues to deal with hormonal imbalance? And of course, by the way, you can always get your facts right. You can always get these facts. I'm telling you on this WhatsApp group, of course, I put 1,000 people and 200 people left. But I don't care. I will keep on adding more. I add as they move. I add as they move away. I add and they move away. But they're also, whereas others are leaving, others are saying, my goodness, this is a very beautiful innovation. Thank you so much for the ad. So my mother has this issue. My aunt has this issue. I have this problem. I have this condition. My friend, the whole of today, people have been talking about their problems. And guess what? I am posting. And by the way, remember that currently, we don't like to post products. We don't want to front products. We front packages, the bone and joint health package. Then list the benefits, and then you post on the group and you keep quiet. So today, there's very many people on this 700. Now, I put 1,000, about 200 left the group. Now I am remaining with 750 people. Now, from the law of averages, I have a group of people in my phone that I am teaching 700 people, 750 people that I teach every day. I teach them about ulcers. I teach them about bone and joint health. I speak to them about infertility. I speak to them about eye health. I speak to them about manpower. I speak to them about hormonal imbalance every single day. 750. Okay, it's going. The group is going to have 1,000 people, because as others are jumping off, I'm adding more, because I want it to be a group of 1,000 people. Now, if I am teaching 1,000 people every single day about my products, my goodness, even if I don't convert all the 1,000, I am probably going to convert maybe 300 of them. If 300 of them, if each one of them bought, let's say, an average of 50 PVs, that is 15,000 points, which is good business. Good business. Good business. Now, every single day I am teaching, I want to grow my farming platform. I want to grow it to 1,000 people. Every day, if I'm teaching 1,000 farmers every day, I am teaching 1,000 men and women every day. You know? And of course, as time goes by, I am going to keep on growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, because the logic is that the secret to this business, in this business is finding as many people as possible that we are going to teach about our products, that we are going to teach about farming, that we're going to teach about business. If you have 1 million people that you're teaching, to be honest, you're going to collect a lot of money. And the people have issues, because if they say 80% of the women from the age of 25 to 50 all have women issues, that means the market is a lot, too much market out there. We just need to develop strategies on how do we attack this market? How do we confront this market? How do we penetrate into this what? Into this market. Now, thank God for our New Life opportunity, that New Life provides to us the best products on the market that anyone uses, they will come back to give us a good testimony. Now, all of us are here, we want to grow. We all want to grow. Now, my challenge to you is creatively find as many ways as possible there is for you to be able to do what? To connect with people, to teach people, to educate people. As I've given you some tips, free tips. One of the best ways to educate people is WhatsApp. I have created a farmers WhatsApp group. I have created a general women and men's health WhatsApp group. Tomorrow I could even come up with a group for only mothers and teach them about children's health. You know, tomorrow I could create a group of women. Tomorrow I could create a group of business entrepreneurs. Tomorrow I could create a group of, you know, I want to have as many groups as possible, because I want to teach and educate as many people as possible, because people have issues, we have solutions. People have issues, we have amazing products, and we need the money. Now, in the way of approaching people, and I've always said this, every single time you appear and look like a salesman, you're only going to sell to a few. You're going to win a few, because every single person helps a salesman. But every single time you appear as someone with information that can be able to change someone's life, information that can be able to help out on someone. Every single time you appear as a consultant, every single time you appear as a business consultant, as a health consultant, people are going to look for you. People are going to look for you. So in our way of approach, let us get away from the way, my name is MUHUMUZA-2RUBY. I work with New Life International. I'm a distributor. I have very good products for pressure, for diabetes. And then when I'm trying to introduce myself in that way, someone saying, and they like those things of Dynafarm, Tianchi, Forever Living, you know? No. So that simply means that as we are packaging ourselves, how do we package ourselves? How do we package ourselves? If I met someone, maybe I want to speak to them about farming. I'll be like, oh, my name is MUHUMUZA-2RUBY. I actually run a project with farmers like you. I run a project with farmers like you. And my mission is to actually help farmers to maximize their yields and profit and enjoy their farming projects. By the way, here's my card, or here's my number. Let's meet one of these days and we speak about what? And we speak about farming. I could actually offer you some information that can be helpful to you. Let me also get your number. Tomorrow, when I give you a call, hey, hi, how are you? My name is Justus. We met yesterday. You remember? Oh, yes. I remember you. You're the guy who works with farmers. Yes. So can you visit office so that we can be able to actually talk? And we see how best we can help you to better your projects. Man, no one is going to refuse. But when I appear and I say, my name is Justus, I am Superguru, I say, Superguru, you know, someone is going to, This one is just looking for a way to sell their product. When I introduced you, my name is actually Justus MUHUMUZA. And I'm into farming. I'm into nutrition. My job is to actually teach people like you to see how you can live longer and healthier. I am on the mission of fighting the rise of chronic, fighting the rise of chronic diseases, because today people are dying, people are perishing. So I have information. Maybe one of these days we should meet and we discuss about nutrition. I know you need this information. I know I can actually be of help. You know, when you package and introduce yourself in that manner, people are going to listen to you. People are going to want to come and see you when you give them appointment. And you see the way you introduce yourself. If you add on a good image, you're looking good, you're dressed in a tie, you're decent, you look like a CEO, you look like, honestly, when you have a good image, when you're looking good, and then you also find a ways of packaging yourself well, trust me, whenever you make a phone call to someone, they will always honor your appointment. Oh, hello, my name is Justus MUHUMUZA. I am actually an entrepreneur. I also help people like you to build part-time businesses for part-time income. I help people like you who are about to plan for their retirement. I help them to be able to have retirement plans so that they don't struggle financially during their retirement. Eh? So tomorrow when I call, you're the guy who works, who helps people to plan for their retirement in a better way, Yes. Oh, I actually want to come and meet you so that we can talk. I'm about to retire, so I need us to plan for my retirement. So let's find creative ways of confidently packaging our information when we are actually presenting ourselves to what? To people. This WhatsApp group that I've actually created, the WhatsApp group for health, for men and women's health, I have not yet posted any single product, and I don't plan to post any single product because I don't want it to look like I have created this group so that I can market my products. No. I am only posting about issues, about facts. I am making people aware of the problems that are actually moving around in the community. Pressure, bone and joint health, infertility issues, money power issues, So I discuss and bring out these facts, and then I provide solutions. Also on this platform, I am pinpointing out facts, problems. Sorry, someone is trying to call me. Sorry, someone was trying to call me. So I am posting problems, then facts, and then solutions. But even when I'm posting the solutions, I don't post products. I don't post products. And then I also post testimonies. And trust me, we are going to collect testimonies like crazy. Why do people buy products, by the way? Why people buy products is not because of how best you have actually talked and presented about what? You have talked and presented about profitability. No. Or you have best presented about TNL. No. People buy because they hear that someone had a backache and used the new life and used our package, our wellness package, and they got better. Someone had infertility issues, and they used our women fertility pack, and they got better. Someone had ulcers, and they used our ulcer elimination pack, and they got better. That is what people want to hear. People are tired. People are tired. People have issues. People are tired. And because people are tired and they have issues, all they care about, all they want is to know that there is something that can help me. So those are the things that you're going to be seeing us posting and posting all the time. And every time you get all these testimonies, thumbs are posted. Every time you get this ad, the women fertility pack, post it, all the women. The kids wellness pack, the kids vitality pack, and the testimonies and all that. Because problems, solutions, evidence, proof, testimonies. That is what people want to see. That is what people want to know. And that is what is going to create the what? The market. So, what are some of the strategies? What strategies are you going to adopt? Or what strategies are you going to come up with to make sure that you meet as many people as possible? What are the strategies? Now, strategy number one, all of us that are on this call, we have very many people in our WhatsApp that we are not even in touch with. Others, we don't know them. Others probably we've never met. Others we probably got from Facebook. Others we probably got from friends. Others probably even forgot about us. We even also forgot about them. You know? Let us start, each one of us, let us start by educating all the people in our phones. We are educating them about health. We are educating them about business. We're educating them about what? About farming. Now, when you are starting with all these people in your phone, something that I want you to do is eliminate something we call fear. Eliminate something we call fear. I want to share a testimony. There is a doctor that I visited about 3 weeks ago. He's one of the prominent social media, you know, she's really good. She's known everywhere. She has a huge following. Now, when I met with this doctor, it didn't cross my mind that this doctor could ever do business. It didn't cross my mind at all. We talked about quite a number of things. And then me, what I was looking at, my mentality was, this can actually be a good customer. I didn't even, because we were meeting for the very first time. So I actually did not even inform her about what I do. Guess what? I met this doctor on Monday again for another meeting. By this time, I found in her waiting area, she had a whole big, should I call it cupboard with a glass? Big one. And surprisingly, oh, yeah, just as how are you? By the way, I have also started your things. I have also started your things. And in fact, I need us to talk and you guide me on how I can do this. Guess what? This person had actually joined BF Suma. And she started with a pack of 25 million shillings. Can you imagine? She started with a pack of 25 million shillings. BF Suma products. I'm telling you, I was heartbroken. And you know how she was speaking? She was excited. She said, together with my wife, with my husband, we are actually preparing ourselves for retirement. So part of our retirement package, we thought perhaps starting a business like this. starting a business like this, it could actually be one of the best ways to do what? To retire. And then I'm like, wait a minute. This woman has actually invested 25 million shillings to buy these supplements, to start on planning for her retirement. And here I was scared of speaking to her about my business. I was only looking at her as a customer. Little did I know that actually she could be a big business builder. Can you imagine? I lost out on a leader. I lost out on a big person. I lost out on a potential Ruby director. All in the name of what? Fear to speak about what I do. Can you imagine? By the way, everyone fears. So don't see me speaking, talking about fear. Even you, I know you fear. I also fear sometimes. So, but I need to keep on improving myself. I need to completely get out of fear, so that even tomorrow when I meet the president, I say, Muzei, by the way, I actually work with people who are planning for their retirements. I help them to build part-time businesses for part-time income. You never know. Muzei could also say, yeah, I'm actually planning to retire. I need a business, show me what you do. You never know. Interestingly, we have seen members of parliaments join these kwara companies, So we don't need to fear. We need to put our fear aside as we are approaching people, as we are packaging ourselves, as we are speaking to people, as we're educating people. That is why from this experience of me losing out on this potential big doctor, that is why when I was creating a WhatsApp group, I put every single big person that I have a contact in my phone. I put them on my WhatsApp group. And surprisingly, these so-called big people that when you're creating a WhatsApp group, you fear adding them. They are the ones when you put on the group, they don't move. They don't move. They will stay there. And guess what? All of them that I put on the WhatsApp group, no one of them has actually moved. All of them, the Kabushengas, all of them, they're on my WhatsApp group. And guess what? They would need the products. Kabushenga himself does farming of coffee and matoke on over 100 acres. So when I was adding him on the group, I was like, should I add him? Should I not add him? And I said, you know what? Just add him. And I put him on my WhatsApp group. And guess what? He sent me a message and said, Justus, thank you for this innovation. I like the information being shared on this group. Can you imagine? So as we are teaching people, let us put all our fears aside. Let's put our fears aside and let us see how best can we approach every single person in our phones. Now, with the other thing that we all need to learn is how do we use social media? How do we use social media to grow our audience, to grow our following, to have as many people as possible? I think, Dennis, I don't know whether you will have traveled next week, but I think it would also be very good to speak to you when you're just about to fly out, when you still have that excitement. Perhaps you can leave us with some good blessings. Dennis, if you could prepare a talk about on how you're growing your social media following, because I know right now you must be like over 300,000 people that you are actually teaching about the business. Now, Rwanda, that is why you have about 6,500 personal points. And I know by close of tomorrow, probably you should be having over 7,000 personal points. All of the 7,000 personal points are actually coming from Dennis's. They're all coming from Dennis's social media using WhatsApp alone. Now, I'm just imagining tomorrow when we learn using Instagram, we learn using Facebook, we learn using LinkedIn, we learn using all these social TikTok. I know the results are even going to be better. They are going to be much better. So like I said, if there's anything, anyone who is interested in growing in this business, if there's anything we need to do, we must find ways of reaching out to as many people as possible. The more people we reach out to, the bigger the business we are going to have. Okay. So in conclusion, find ways on how you can reach out to as many people as possible. That's number one. Number two, work on your approach. Package yourself. Brand yourself. When you're introducing yourself, find ways to package yourself that when you package yourself, when you brand yourself, someone will look forward to calling you to know more about what you do. So that's number two. We still number one is find ways to reach out to as many people as possible. Number two, find a way to brand yourself. Number three, work on your approach. Work on your approach. How do you introduce yourself? How do you approach people? So when we do this, and then you keep on doing it over and over again, remember that every single time we do these things, we keep on getting better. We keep on getting better. And then I would also want to advise that you need to tap into your creativity. Tap into your creativity. You need to use your brain. You need to be creative. You need to ask yourself, what can I do to reach out to as many people as possible? What can I do to educate as many people? What can I do to have as many customers as possible? What can I do? You know, think. That's why they say think and grow rich. So we need to use our brains. We need to think out of the box on how can we make our business better. So we've talked about reaching out to masses of people. We've talked about branding yourself, packaging yourself. We've talked about approach. And then lastly, you need to have a very good follow-up system. Very good follow-up system. Very good follow-up system. Because remember that out of 100 people, it is only 5 to 10 people who are going to say yes the first time you speak to them. The remaining 90 will also eventually say yes through follow-up. So not everyone says yes the first time. So you need to create a communication system. You need to create a follow-up system. That is why initially I've been relying on broadcasts. Teaching and educating my people 3 times a week through my broadcasts. But on top of the broadcasts, I have also decided to get all my 5,000 contacts on different groups. I get the farmers on their own group, the mothers on their own group, women on their own group, men on their own group. On men's platform, I'll be speaking about men issues. On women's program, I'll be speaking about women issues. On mothers programs, I'll be speaking about Kwegamba. I want to find ways of educating every single person in my phone. And then I also want to find many various ways of collecting as many contacts as possible. And by the way, and as I conclude, by the way, if you want contacts, you can get 1 million contacts in your phone if you want them. If you want contacts, you can get 1 million contacts in your phone. You can get them. It's very possible. You just need to want it. You just need to know the importance of having 1 million contacts in your phone. and then you go for it. Build your following every single day. Educate your following about what you do every single day. When we do this, our businesses are going to thrive. By the way, for your information, we are going to grow. We are going to grow. We are actually growing. We are growing. But we want to grow with you. We want to grow with you. We don't want to leave any single person behind. We want to grow together. We want to grow together. Zanzibar is coming, October 25th. Zanzibar is coming. We want to have on the plane, you find we are 50 distributors from Team Lion Kings on that plane. Right now, we are 5 members from Lion Kings. We have five members from Lion Kings that are actually going to be traveling to Mauritius. But we want on our next trip, we want to have 20 people traveling with us to our next destination. That's what we want. We want to grow with you. We want to grow with everybody. So whatever we are talking about, please, it is working. Apply it. It is working. Apply it. It is working. Dennis is doing 7,000 personal points. Why? Because whatever he's doing, it is working. It's giving results. It's working and it's bringing results. So just copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy, paste, improve. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go and find ways of packaging ourselves. Let's go and find ways of reaching out to as many as possible. Thank you so much and have a blessed evening.